Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I'm going to present my topic about Mosque-based Islamic financial cooperative model for assisting micro-Muslim entrepreneurs. Post-COVID-19 pandemic crisis case study in northern Malaysia, Kedah, inshallah. As COVID-19 have been spread outbreak as a pandemic when it indicates as increase in human to human. So the WHO declared that it is the pandemic crisis. Then after COVID, then the we call infection or who will be effect of the crisis, crisis. Maybe in the previous research, for example, from Global Capital Confidence Survey by Ernst and Young report that 23% of respondents perceive a significant impact on the global economy, while the remaining 27% perceived as a light impact. Meanwhile, Congressional Research Service report that as of March 2020, the crisis had trimmed the global economic growth by 0.5% to 1.5%. Okay. As literature reviewed, according to the Fairley article 2020, provide an analysis of impact of the pandemic on the active small business in the United States, or SME, using additional representative data from the April 2020 CPS. The result revealed that it was incredibly hard for African American business to experience at 41% drop from the business, while business owner of Latins dropped by 32% and business owner of Asia dropped by 26%. From the past research, this pandemic has triggered all over the world economic growth. Okay. Why I choose this topic? Because as a research problem, as an action, mosque need to have a person to organize the in and out of the fund or money to avoid misuse of it. So if a mosque has a fund from the public crowd that show to us we can help the Muslim entrepreneur who have been affected from the COVID-19 pandemic crisis. Okay. This very simple methodology that I will use a qualitative and quantitative method will conduct in Baling district Kedah that choose as a case study for mosque in the town. Just we see the we call pilot studies. I just take from one of the financial statement report 2021 from the Masjid Madinatul Ilmi Kuala. This masjid nearby Unishams, who has we call the Ma'mum, or the villagers stay here around 80,000 in this town. So this mosque maybe will be the we call followers to have under this mosque is very wide. Just 1 month, I think from January 2021, and then this financial statement report they split just 1 month. Okay, just take for example, week 1, week 2, according to the Friday prayers. They just take from maybe crowdfunding or from the we call tabung fund. For example, week 1, this masjid have got 4,600 and plus, and then week 2, 4,800 and plus. You see the level among between 4,050 up to 5,000. Okay, but when the week 3, the we call COVID has spread and the government has been announced for MCO movement, MCO movement, we call PKP or MCO movement control order. So the person or the participants who will be performed for Jumat prayer or Friday prayer will be limited by the committee of the mosque, maybe just for AJK or committees of the mosque only can come and pray. For others people cannot come and pray for Friday prayers for 1, 2, 3 or maybe out month. But this one just example for us in January 9, 2021. Okay, but what is interesting is the income is quite big. For example, for week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for this month of January, the total of 18,000 and plus the income, and the expenditure 13 and plus thousand. So the balance of the expenditure, the balance still 5,066.84. That means if we multiply by 12, it becomes a big amount. 5,000 multiplied by 12 for 12 months, so become 60,000 and plus for 1 year. If the mosque have been keep or saved in the bank account for 1 year, so it will become 60,000 and plus. This enough for funding to the SME or we call Muslim entrepreneurs who are affected from the COVID-19 pandemic crisis. Okay, just show us about the very simple model. Okay, I will put become bigger. Okay, maybe you can not see. I can see. Okay, try to see the model. Okay, most bank Islamic financial cooperative as the fund, and then the AJK or we call committee of the mosque will have the character like this. For example, commitment and integrity, consistency and focus, and then smart, capability and skill manage. This one we have to train, inshallah. Cypher will offer we call module for mosque in this area, inshallah. And then when the money they're able to answerableness and transparency. That means without hiding any species about the money, because money is very dangerous for people to keep because maybe it's a trial from Allah Ta'ala. Okay, and source of fund. Okay, first of all, that means mosque crowd fund, and then for generous shareholder, inshallah, when they have we call Islamic financial cooperative, then the we call trust fund will come from the members. Okay, and then use of fund, entrepreneurship financing, we call entrepreneurship financing for entrepreneurship only special. Okay, application of fund, maybe we offer financing on big amounts of financing such as in contract of mudarabah, contract of musyarakah. Inshallah, after we use and we have done these things, and then the result will be awareness and financial cooperative movement of people and strong Islamic brotherhood among entrepreneurs, and then the caretaker or most caretaker, or we call ta'mil, who has been run a fund of masjid that we call we will benefit from the masjid too, and then will be benefit to entrepreneur. Okay, and then inshallah this we change the mindset of people, though through intensive socialization or financial cooperative through studies in the mosque. Inshallah, maybe when we help the entrepreneur, and the entrepreneur will give more fund to the mosque. That means feedback. Okay, it's very simple when we want to apply operational. So we use structure of musyarakah, venture and financing. For example, mosque and fund, and then mosque will call entrepreneur to make a musyarakah contract. I mean, maybe a mosque will provide capital, and then, for example, provide capital for 90%, and then entrepreneur 10%. So we call it joint venture. And then for the we call PLS, or profit loss sharing, when the profit will be shared among the capital provider, that means mosque, and then the entrepreneur as a mudarik. Mudarik. Okay, so it will be benefit both between mosque and the villages. Okay, and then next figure, the structure of musyarakah maybe provide like this. Okay, mosque provide capital, and then partner or customer, we call entrepreneur, also provide capital, and then specific business will be used or discussed. I mean, what we want to have, for example, a car wash and so on. Okay, and then another diagram, also musyarakah venture provides funding for general purpose. It is not stated, it's not specific, general. What you want to do, that means it's up to you. Maybe you want to have a food store, you have want to be trading and other. That means in the we call Sharia compliance. Sharia compliance. Okay. Okay. Therefore, inshallah, when the that mean when the thing will be runs by the mosque caretaker or AJK, and then will be provide for entrepreneur, so become two group going to join together, and then the mosque will be full of the we call person who have a jama'ah, or we call gathering prayer. Inshallah, between mosque will be harmony at the last. That means how to call people to come to mosque, and then to build much more to grow in economy. So without entrepreneur, we cannot do it, because entrepreneur is skilled in the we call to grow up to the potential that most have been received from the crowd fund. Okay, that's all. I think this is a gallery that I have been taken photo from the mosque, Masjid Jami' Madinatul Ilmi, Kuala Lumpur. Okay, and then I give also statistic masjid and surau seluruh negara Malaysia. Okay, but I focus in the Kedah. Kedah also there are 577 mosques, and then plus with the surau. Surau, that means maybe musalla, 1,925. This maybe last year, maybe nowadays will be increase of number. Okay, and then what I focus as a case study, senarai masjid kategori bandar daerah Baling. That mean category bandar, that mean the town where mosque located in the town in the Baling district. That mean maybe Pekan Baling, Masjid Pekan Baling Ridwaniyah Pekan Baling, that mean in the town. Masjid Tuk Bandar mungkin Pulai, this we call category of township. And then Masjid Pekan Kupang, this one also the small town. Masjid Jamek Kuala Ketir, here this one also that I stated you. And then Masjid Pekan Tawau, okay. As we have some of the evidence for us, for example, we just look at the penyataan kutipan tabung masjid, or we call a financial statement that we have to, okay. This we will calculate, and we will put as the how they utilize of the money. Okay. Second, Masjid Tok Bandar Pulai Baling. This masjid they will be shown in the whiteboard as mingguan, weekly. So when they become 1 month, this amount will be erased. Okay, this one the month of July only. Okay, and then Masjid Insaniyah, Masjid Insaniyah Kupang, Baru Kupang. They also give this one maybe by monthly. Okay, January, February, March, April, May, June. And then we will calculate from the total of the money. Okay. And then also this masjid Al-Huda, this one will be also mingguan, weekly, but the amount is quite big. Okay. But from mingguan, and then they show us about the month also, January, February, March, to this one. Okay, and then we will calculate here 1 2 3 4 5, and then we will take the balance. Okay, this one very interesting because when we have a photo, then there is imam, and then he around the masjid, so the chapter, and then they give us very detailed. For example, jumlah baki di tangan, in hand, jumlah baki in bank, in account, very a lot, the big amount. For example, jumlah this one penerimaan credit, this one debit. Okay, debit. Okay, but the important is the balance. Okay, wang baki wang masjid. You see, up to 136,000. Okay, 1 to 3. They mean very big amount. Okay, and they also declare about the disediakan oleh bendahari. That means treasurer will be put in name. Okay. Alhamdulillah, I think that's all for me. Inshallah, the research we have got from the UNISHAM grant, we call grant university, 10,000 inshallah, and now we will be state of report inshallah in progress. Inshallah, next year of March, this will be produced, for example, research report, and then also we will issue book and also article in the journal. Inshallah, thank you very much for this time. Inshallah, we will meet again after. Inshallah, we will get the full report. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.